Hello, this is Priscilla Batzell. I'm in Spring Hill, Florida at Expressionist Fluid Art Studio. That's a test canvas. I think this was a card box. I've cut it apart. It's nice and hard. It's a hard shell and it's smooth on the inside, so I'm going to use it to add colors to. And what? I have a 12 by 12, no paint chips allowed, 12 by 12 inch. No paint chips allowed means get out. I have Orange Crush, Sour Lemon with Holly Berry, both Prizm pours. Throw a little bit of Chantilly lace in there, another Prizm pour. I've got some pink diamond, although it seems like it needs to be cleaned out. I'm going to put a little bit of frosted berry. And along with a little bit of new Purely Pigments Holly Berry. I've got a Vivid Magenta Fluorescent. I'm not sure how far to go with this. I've got a rogue element. I've got Interference Red. I'm not sure what's going to happen with it. It might add something. It might just add fluid. But in case it shows up, I'll know what I did. This is Dancing Fuchsia. This is another Purely Pigments. I'm carving some purple, and I've got some red violet. This is the star of my show. Thank you so much, Leslie. I'm a Colourarte affiliate. Leslie's company is Colourarte, colourarte.com. You can find I don't know what that is, but if I don't find some tweezers, I'm going to be, there we go. I do know what that is. It's a paint chip. No mystery there. Red Violet Vivid Intense Fluorescent. Now, do I put some silver or gold or something in there? I think I've got some beautiful Purely Pigments Cyan Aqua. Which obviously, if I squeeze that much out, I'm going to have to use more. I've also got a Vivid, no, it's Vibrant Aqua. It's just a little darker. And now that I've started on the Aqua, I sort of want to take a little bit of Seaglass, which is a primary element. Maybe that's not my first choice. Let's try something else. I've got a yellow-green Vivid Intense. Glad that didn't come out when I shook it. I left the top open. And I love how it looks with the aquas and the turquoise, whatever. Alright, so I'm not sure I'm going to use the largest one, but I've got new tools. They're about 25 bucks for 5, which is a better deal than the spatulas I've been using, because they doubled the price on them. The nice people. Yeah. Alright. So, I have never done this before. This is a pre-primed canvas. I'm not sure what's going to happen. I'm just planning on starting. Oh, I'm chicken though. I don't know what I'm going to do. I might wind up swiping something. Obviously, I've got a long way to go before I become acclimatized. There does seem to be a suction when I Put it on the bottom. I want some of that yellow. This is a weird concept, I know. I used to do it with a scoop or a shovel, and once I get them down, I could probably pull them out. But I'm just experimenting because I want to know what the tools are capable of doing and learn how to get the right amount of paint onto the surface. So far it's working pretty well, I think. I mean, there's no exact, it's just lumps of paint, but it's pretty colors. Keep turning my box, which seems like the right size. I'm not sure where to get one of these, but I bet somebody sells them at a card shop or something similar. As long as I'm not overworking the paints, they shouldn't muddy up. I've mostly stopped dribbling, which is a good thing. And every time I go back for new colors, I don't know if the whole box is going to go the whole way. Kind of wish I'd put some blue in there. I suppose I could still do that. I am trying to use the box to shield the canvas. Also trying to keep the paint off my thumb, and I'm doing a better job than I imagined I could. That looks a little muddier than I was expecting. But I am getting, I'm more than halfway through the box. The last time I did this was the second time I've ever tried this, and it wasn't this, and I still left some of my paints heavy. And I was fortunate that nothing cracked. This might just be as simple as putting blobs of paint down, because people blob paint all the time, right? I think it's important to wipe off on the edge. I'm kind of counting on those Q-tips coming in handy in a minute. I kind of think I'm going to make it. I told you already that I got a suction going, which means you have to pay attention while you're doing this. And I wish I'd measured out my grid, but this is the precursor to things like, I imagine, harlequin shapes, diamonds, or squares, checks, something similar. I can also put lines on. I didn't really leave a lot of room for lines. I actually have some paint left. What am I going to do now? I'm going to use my Q-tip for a start. As long as I have... Yeah, pick one up, put one down. Let's grab another one. I save them when I use them once because there's usually two good ends. And sometimes one end is only partially used. And I guess we'll find out how this dries tomorrow, but I like it. No paint chips allowed still. Well, I don't know what to tell you other than I could shimmer that at you. I could probably tip it. I could do something. It's off center, but it was an experiment. And like I said, next time I would probably be more interested in drawing out a grid. I really didn't know what I was doing, but it's still pretty cool. And I could swipe through everything with a with some cell activator, but I think I like it the way it is. So I'm going to just shimmer it at you and tell you I love you, and I hope you come again tomorrow. I post at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time still. And I'm hoping this won't dry with cracks, but we won't know. I see a couple bubbles and I'm going to probably pop them. Let me grab one more Q-tip. It's almost geometric. Not really. But the colors are fantastic. That was fun. Thank you for joining me. I wish I'd moved that one over a little bit. Maybe I can make some adjustments with the skewer. Let me try that. Actually, I've got these little silicone tools that I think I've showed you, but I'm not sure. Just nudging paint a little bit. I feel like if I can move it just a little bit, it'll make the gap look less noticeable. I think that worked. I probably could have done that instead of Q-tipping in a couple of places. Anyway, I'll include the links under the video. Please give me a thumbs up. Thank you for watching all the way through if you did, and thank you for sharing. Every little bit helps my YouTube channel standing. If you make a comment, I appreciate your morale boosting quotient. Mine being met, excuse me. My paint pouring recipes below show more. If you have questions, please feel free to ask them. They're encouraged. My email address is easpb in the word gallery spelled out @gmail.com. There is a Colourarte promo code and a Pixel Paint Designs promo code underneath the video near the description. In the description you'll find my link tree with my Amazon link and all kinds of other links. Pixels.com, Fine Art America, Society 6, Le Gallerist, and Spring is under the video. And you can have what I create reproduced anywhere at any of those links. So whatever I've missed, I give lessons at the house in Spring Hill, Florida, and I do sell my artwork. I wonder what this is worth. In any case, it is what it is, and it's kind of heavy, so we'll see how it works out tomorrow. I love you guys. Take care of each other. Take care of yourselves. Thanks again for the donations through PayPal and Patreon, and thank you, as always, to my wonderful members who are keeping me in art supplies, more or less. You're a big help, and I appreciate the morale boost. You guys have a great day. Bye for now. Priscilla out.